how I define social belonging is definitely going to be different to every community in Germany and in every community or in every country here in the world. That is how I want to, or I would look at it, and I would say that social belonging here in Germany is different, and it's defined different depending on what priority and what case of social fight they're fighting at that moment. And right now, it's like integration and inclusion. So for me, I would say my definition being defined the fact that I lived in Germany for 8 years, lived in Kenya for all my life. I guess I would say that my youth life, that was integration, and inclusion was not something I would think about when I was defining social belonging. But when it came here, it was something that I had to figure out, which is integration and inclusion.
First of all, I think belonging is always social. It's about having a network and being able to participate, and also being able to shape actions and practices and customs. So maybe it goes, I think integration is also something where you have agency, and you're not only subject to what other people tell you to do. So social belonging, it's about finding your, as you said, your space, but also shaping that space.
Of us who have come to Germany to study or to work, it is not easy. Nobody will ever tell you that it's been easy. It isn't. But we start to feel home at some point, I think. And even though it's not always difficult, not always easy, you meet people and you connect to people, and there in some way you form a certain sort of belonging. It will never match the one that you had back home, but it's a different sort of belonging, and you can still sort of work with it, I think, if you don't give up. For instance, when I go back to South Africa now to visit my family, I start to feel like a visitor, yeah? And as the months go by, my country changes, and some of it really breaks my heart. And I go back and I think, where am I now? I'm in this place where people don't know how good it is. And I do not always enjoy it. Sometimes it's not easy. But I arrive here and I feel some sort of home. And that has to do with just making it work and being resilient and saying, I won't give up. I chose this. I wanted to do this. Nobody said it was going to be easy. But I won't forgive myself if I don't make it work. That's me.
Social belonging would be being able to fit in without struggling to be accommodated. So I've been here it's my 6th month, and I would define social belonging by not specifically Germany, but also by city, because I came here and we first went to Düsseldorf. It was exciting at first, and then the reality now starts to hit you that this is no longer Kenya, and you have to try to fit in.
I think the first thing would be acceptance for me when I think about social belonging. But that alone is of course not enough, because my existence can be accepted in a society, but it doesn't mean that I'm gonna feel belong. I need to be respected and considered with my abilities, my character, and I should be accepted as a person in the society with those, not as an international, okay, I accept you, but of course that's not enough. to add on what she said, it's of course difficult to connect with locals maybe, but that's not the case for only in Germany. In Turkey, I also had international friends who studied there, and they also said it's difficult to have of course you can have friends, local friends, but it's hard to connect in a deeper level with the locals because it's because of both sides, I would say, because we are all in our comfort zones, internationals and locals as well. Because for locals, it's easier for them to connect with other locals because they are aware of the social norms, they are aware of what like the certain ways they should behave or the otherwise. But it's more difficult to do that with internationals because they need to learn and find out what the basically. It's also the same for internationals because we are all seeking to connect with people and to find friends, and all internationals are looking for that, so it's easier for us to do that with each other.